PlaqueBoyMax cried and ended his 24/7 stream after YouTuber OJ Suave called him out over his recent lifestyle, including getting a diva tattoo. Listen, I watched the whole stream, and from what I've seen, when PlaqueBoyMax approached OJ, he was on some friendly shit. What's up, gang? I haven't seen you in a month. You feel me? You fly as fuck, blah, blah. And OJ all of a sudden turned to a preacher. He said, Max, I've known you for years. I'm a real supporters. You was one of the first people that gifted me subs. You know, you approached me early stages. You know, when I used to watch you, the shit you used to stand for, the Grammy nominated, the you was the shit you was accomplishing so quick. Like, you had so much going on, so much good things going on, and for you to go and get diva tattoo on you, and start wearing wigs and start moving zesty, and especially when you know you have a youth behind you, you're influencing the youth. This is not true. Stop playing this character. I know the real Max that's playing this character, and get back to your old self. You know, I know you clip farming, but this gotta stop. He's going off. He's throwing hooks, jabs, all that. You feel me? He's doing all that shit. So it's like, and Max didn't say nothing at all. He just took the hits right after each other. Keep taking the hits and just kept quiet. But you could see how his face from the beginning, how happy he was. You know, he just finished winning the championship for streaming university 2026. He won that game. He was in a happiness of high, and boom, OJ just drained him out. He was sad, so he told the cameraman, yo, put the camera down. I'm gonna go get some 5 minutes to, take a deep breath. So when the camera got back on him, he expressed his feeling how, oh, why can't people be themselves, blah, blah. You could see his voice was shaky.
But, the reason I turned the camera back on is because I want to be real with y'all. Like, that's why I started doing shit in the first place, because streaming ability, I feel like, all right, streaming, give me the ability to do that.
He felt, that man is traumatized, especially for OJ to go and say that in front of the millions of people watching and put him, on blast and shit like that. OJ could have told him that privately. He didn't have to make it like that and make it such a big deal, especially in front of camera. You feel me? If he really cares about Max feeling. But I guess OJ wanted some clips too. Just like he said, Max be wanting clips. He wanted some clips too. So he's like, oh, I don't like how people treating me and OJ, not OJ, me in a wardrobe. When why can't I be friends with somebody gay? Like you guys are being weird. So you guys be saying, oh, when you sleeping, why aren't you afraid that wardrobe is in the room? So he's going off how everybody be that been bullying him, and saying like, yo, bro, how can I be friend? Wardrobe is a human too, after all. You feel me? Like, why would I feel weird being in the same room with wardrobe because he's gay? You feel me? And that's maturity. I have gay friends, and I'm cool with them. That don't make me uncomfortable. They got their own things going on. That's cool. They like who they like. They want to dress however they want to dress. You feel me? So clearly Max is going through some shit mentally, and OJ just it was the tipping point. The cherry on top for him to be like, you know what, fuck this. I'm turning off the camera. I'm gonna go to bed. Blah blah. And this is what happened. That's what happened. And I like how Wardrobe took upon himself to step up and defend Max after he saw that clip. He went out of his dorm room and went straight for OJ and confront OJ about the whole situation. Like, oh, if you could embarrass him on live, go apologize to him on live instead of just walking around like everything is beautiful and dandy and shit. Have accountability and apologize to Max. That's not mature of you. Mind you, Wardrobe is a 17-year-old. I think he's a 17-year-old or 18-year-old. He's young. He's way younger than OJ, and he's more mature, way more mature than OJ. OJ's mocking him while he's talking to him. OJ's making noises, blah blah, and OJ was being corny. He was being immature the whole time. Shout out to Wardrobe for being so mature and standing, putting his foot down, and that's what a real friendship is. Mind you, he only met Max for like, he only been with Max for 4 days, and did he have this much strong bond with Max? You feel me? I like this friendship. This is a friendship that's gonna last forever after this. After the streaming university, and Kai got stepped in. You feel me? And said, "Oh, he didn't like what OJ did. He's big 5-star. You feel me? You know, he's on Max side, and he also bought DDG and Tyler and told him about the whole situation with Max and OJ." And DDG and Tyler defend PlaqueBoyMax is like, yo, people could do whatever they want with their body. He's a grown ass man. You ain't got the right to tell people what to do, you know. And I would just wish that the core boys stepped up for PlaqueBoyMax. You know, when I say the core boys, I'm talking about like Silky, Ronaldo, Jason, Adapt. I feel like I'm missing Marlon. I'm missing more, I feel like. But you know what I mean when I say the core brothers, that group. And I was just up for Max, especially in this moment. Max needed. You could tell he's going through some mental shit, bro. But at least Wardrobe stood up. And other influencers stood up for Max. And for OJ to even approach Max in that manner, oh, you wearing this and wearing that. OJ, do you see what you be wearing? Your shit be looking zesty. Your whole fit be looking zesty. Who gives a fuck? You feel me? So OJ is definitely going through some shit too. Whatever you wanna call quotation spiritual journey. Because he did a video talking about how streaming is like NPCs and this is like a Black Mirror episode. Everybody's just tuned into that screen and they don't live in reality. And everybody's energy harvesting in front of the screen. They don't have no life after other than streaming. They have to stay in front of the camera to pay the bills and all that other shit, spiritual shit. But just because what you're saying is right doesn't mean you have to approach people in that manner. People's a human after all. People could do whatever I want as long as they're not hurting people. Who gives a fuck?